Hello everybody, I'm Jimmy Fantastic and welcome to my preview of the Champions Cup 8. I didn't do any games last season because they just crept up on me and I didn't care about any of them. I'll be honest. This time I thought I'd do them from the quarterfinals if they don't clash. Unfortunately replays are broken at the moment, so there'll be no replays, but I might do some live games. Hopefully the semis and the final at least. We'll see. So you can see here the top 8 are up there, and I'll switch to the challenge and we can see here we've got Andri versus Doomfox in the first quarter final. Andri beat Napruha there and Doomfox beat Ungern, so pretty cool. Go back here and have a look at them. Andri with dwarves. I guess he changed the rules so they were allowed a few guards. 4 guard linemen, 2 guard blitzers, break tackle, mighty blow. I can't link you the rules because I couldn't make head and tail of them. Mighty blow, stand firm, juggernaut, okay, block, dodge, leader, tackle. So there you go. So that's a team that's used by Andri. Up against Doomfox with Corn. Bloodspawn with Juggernaut, Bloodseeker with Block, Claw, Mighty Blow, Bloodseeker with Defensive, Block, Guard, Stand Firm, Block, Guard, Seeker, Block, Seeker, Block, Tackle, Corn, Go, Block, Show, Hands, Corn, Go, Wrestle, Lineman. So there you go, there's Doomfox's team. I've really got no idea how good these teams are because the rules are what they are. 1590 TV for Corn is a lot of TV, isn't it? That is a lot of TV. Andrew's only got 1370 for the dwarves, so he's down 220. Maybe that's fair. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe the people playing it. Maybe. Right. Other quarterfinal, we've got Mr. Paige, who beat Ruzi there, and we've got Zin, who beat Clement, who is one of the top tabletop players, and he also beat Rock. So yeah, that's a scalp for Zin. I don't know who Zin is. Maybe Zin is just somebody really good who I've never heard of. Mr. Paige has got Amazons 1400. So this tournament, there's like some obscure way to make teams which I don't understand, and people qualified with their 20-game sprint run. So these aren't the teams from ladder; these are custom made according to some set of rules. Diving tackle, block guard stand firm, block guard mighty, block sidestep, block defensive, leader, sure hands, wrestle tackle, block frenzy, kick. Dirty player. I know there's like a tax on taking the similar skills, right? Like the same duplicates of skills. Obviously, this has worked out quite well for Paige because he's got loads of random skills. Well, not random, different skills that he's not paying a tax for. So that Amazons do work quite well for those. And obviously, the block guards he's got will take less team building points to do. So yeah, pretty decent team there for Mr. Paige. Begins in Wood Elves, 1520 Woodies. He's got a mighty blow, tackle, strict pro, a tackle, sidestep, dauntless, guard tree, block, sidestep catcher, sidestep sprint catcher, sneaky gate, wrestle dodge. This doesn't look too exciting. Guess he's got 12 players and an apple, but do not fancy his chances versus the Zons there, and got some wins on his way here. So there you go. Right, let me get these next ones. So then we've got, this is an interesting one. So then we've got Lord Knight versus Rom Windu, and Bright versus World Sitar. Lord Knight beat Monitor, who has done quite well in ladder and stuff, and then he beat Velahopia, who's really good. So, and I've never heard of Lord Knight, so that's pretty impressive. And we've got Rom Windu, who beat Purple Chest in the first round, and then beat the guy who beat Chuntner. So there you go, Lord Knight and Rom Windu. Let's have a look. Lord Knight, Renegades, 1520. Guard, stand firm, guard, stand firm, stand firm. Brawler, okay. I feel like Jugs is better, but you know, maybe Jugs cost more points or whatever, you don't know. Block, dodge, 2 heads, break, tackle. So yeah, very agile elf. You know, 1+ dodging all the time, and then sometimes 0+ dodging. So a very agile elf. Block, tackle, claws, Skaven. Wrestle, claw, lino. Dirty player, lino. Goblin with monstrous mouth and sure feet for the one to that sprint, right? Sure feet is okay, like it kind of makes you movement 8 in a way, but also not really. You can still fail, and like sprint is better for the 1 turn because it gets you go places that you couldn't otherwise go. So I'm not a big fan of the sure feet there. Only 12 players as well, so a bit dodgy there. Lord Knight. He's against Norse, 1490 Norse. Block, guard, stand firm, Jugs. Block, mighty on the 2. What the hell's this? Blodge, leader, blodge. Tackle, dirty player, dauntless, and a couple of beer balls. It's okay with it, but the AV8 Plus might get more by the big guys, mightn't it? I think he might struggle there. Right, and then the final quarter-final is Bright, who beat Diomed in the last round. There you go. Up against World Sitar. Beat Simo. I don't know who Simo is, but Simo beat Sergal, so there you go. So yeah, Bright versus World Sitar. Both Russian, both very good. And Bright has got Necro, of course. Blodge, Mighty Blow, Tackle, pretty good. Sidestep, Sure Hands, Block. Ghoul, Wrestle, Strip, Ghoul. And then just basic guards. And a tackle. It's not tackle, 30 player line, or 13 players. This is a pretty nice Necro team, isn't it? Pretty nice Necro team. So that's 1445 though. World Sitar, 1505 Norse. All these berserkers. Guard, Mighty Blow. Blodge, stand firm, guard Ulf, block guard Ulf. Yeti with guard, Jugs, Mighty Blow. I mean, World Sitar's good at Blood Bowl, but I hate his team. I've got to say, I'm not a big fan of what he's done with his team. So, yeah, looking at, you know, taking everything into consideration, Doomfox has got a lot of TV on Andrew, so maybe Doomfox might be favoured there. Mr. Paige has got Amazon, so I guess he's favoured versus everybody except Andrew, because Andrew's got dwarves. Yeah, Lord Knight, he's won some games there, hasn't he? Maybe he'll win again. And then, yeah, I think the Necro have to be favoured there. So there you go. So there's the quarterfinals. As I say, I don't know how many I'll do because of the replay function not working very well at all. But you know, hopefully there'll be some good games, and we'll see who wins the Champions Cup Season 8. Right, thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.